special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Dropping back, it's Hillstead. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. What a catch! Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way. plus 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cam.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Sure hands. It's Phillips. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Pilstead. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside. Fights through a tackle. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, how does the defense allow a tight end to be that wide open? No one around him. Easy throw for the quarterback for the first down.
The Cougars will try to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Pilstead. Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's James. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Got it. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Plenty of time for some plot and twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's Parker. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down. An explosive play by this offense. Big game.
is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gonna run it. It's Parker. You try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so a 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Pilstead. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. But here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the return. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. He moves the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's a strong stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bachmeyer. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Phillips. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Short pass finds the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? To throw, it's Hillstead. Grab near the sticks. It's Phillips. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Cal's offense takes the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. That's a design quarterback run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Breaks into the clear. The Golden Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grabs right line. It's perfect. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Thrown to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're going to run it. He goes nowhere. Stop control behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. He finds some space. Fighting off the defender. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Keeps it on a design run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown. They are pouring it on now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. Real loss of the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
The short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Hillstead. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that sets up the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On the ground, it's Parker.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third.
And Kirk Cow has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker?
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Golden Bears will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And the Golden Bears have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Parker. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Golden Bears will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Second down after that short completion. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. That's reeled in. It's Bachmeyer. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Past the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's James. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Leaning on the run game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the option play. That's what they needed to secure this victory. For number 2 is going to conquer number 1 here early in the season. Yeah, there's no doubt who the number 1 team will be next week. And to win a game of this magnitude early in the year is going to go a long way with the playoff selection committee come December.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Back to the end zone, he could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Great move
quite so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Scanning the field, it's Hillstead. The sure hands, it's Bachmeyer. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. BYU has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Tosses it back. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. We came in expecting for one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, #1 go.